Today we are going to show you a major translation mistake made by Viz, the official English translation. This little mistake changes the whole understanding of the creation of the tree. We will show you clear evidence of the existence of angels in Black Clover and how they will join the war. Watch the video to the end if you want to know how Asta can gain angelic power together with Liebe. In the manga, it is mentioned that the tree creation ritual will last 7 days and 7 gates will open. A few weeks later, in the Weekly Shonen Jump auto commentary, Tabata mentioned that he made a mistake, and for some reason Viz, the official source for the English translation, translated the 7 layers of the underworld were accidentally drawn as 9. And the morning of the 2 days from now should be 3 days from now. This is quite strange because from the start the layers were never drawn as 9, but were always 7. Well, the second part of the sentence makes sense, as Nacht literally said the morning in 2 days, which was later changed to 3 days early morning. So we did some research and found the original comment in Japanese and translated it into several languages. Everyone who has translated it into their native language has confirmed to us that Viz translated incorrectly. Here's what Google translates. The 7th floor of the underworld has become the 9th floor. 2 days in the morning are now 3 days in the early morning. And here, the second sentence matches with the official translation and the mistake made in the chapter. But the first sentence does not match with the official Viz translation, but with the manga, since we actually see 7 layers, meaning that Tabata meant to draw 9 layers. And that changes the whole meaning of the creation of the tree. Here's a little glimpse into Tabata's thought and the possible reason why he drew 7 layers. It's because he mixed up the different layers mentioned in Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy. In the first book, Dante's Inferno, Dante describes his journey through all 9 layers of hell, and that's why Tabata changed the 7 gates to 9 gates, since there are 9 layers of hell and not 7. But why did he first mistake 7 for 9? In the second book, Dante's Purgatory, Dante describes the 7 layers of purgatory between hell and heaven, which correspond to the 7 sins, while each layer represents 1 sin. If we now compare the time it took Dante to travel through the first 2 books, we find that it took Dante 3 days to go through all 9 layers of hell in the first book, and about 2 days through all 7 layers of purgatory in the second book of Dante's Purgatory. And here we can see where he likely made the mistake. He most likely confused the datas of the second book, 7 layers and 7 days, with those of the first book, 9 layers and 3 days. And so the illustration of the 10 devils makes more sense now. After 3 days the first gate is opened, and from then on a new gate is opened with every new day, so that within 9 days 9 devils are released, and after the end of the 9th day, the last gate is opened and Lucifero appears. So now it can be explained why there are 10 devils and not 7. Back to the question of how all of this leads to the existence of angels. To understand the Tree of Death, we must first understand the Tree of Life, which is the corresponding opposite. It has 10 elements, better known as the Sephira. Each Sephira represents a certain aspect of God. The Sephira was mentioned in Black Clover in the reincarnation arc of the elves, when the apostles of the Sephira, the 10 elves, depicted spots on the Tree of Life. If we take a closer look at the apostle elves, they were literally depicted as angels and even given angel wings. The exact opposite of the Tree of Life is the Tree of Death, known as the Clippeth in Black Clover, which is the representation of evil. Nacht explained to us that there are also 10 elements of the Tree of Death, 10 devils that coordinates the tree in different places. The Tree of Life in mythology is represented in many different cultures and has changed a lot over time. But Tabata used a specific image of the Tree of Life and Death, which is the depiction of Franz Barden. In Franz Barden's work, he mentioned that this depiction corresponds to the relationship between the Tree of Life and biblical principles, showing the angelic orders associated with Christian concepts. The same concept of the Tree of Life was used in the Hermetic Tree of Life, which is the philosophy and framework for the magical society known as the Golden Dawn, of which Aleister Crowley was a member. And Aleister Crowley is the author of the Book of Law, which was used as the main source for inspiration for the magical system in Black Clover. From this, the meaning of the Tree of Death and Life was formed. The emanation of creation is 10 and is called Sephira, as we already mentioned when we talked about the Apostles of Sephira, who are the 10 elves in Black Clover. According to the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, the Tree of Life has 10 archangels. Each of these angels corresponds to one of the Sephira. And here we can see all of the archangels who fought against Lucifer in the Holy War in Heaven. All of these relations show that angels must be part of Black Clover, and the only way to introduce angels is to create the Tree of Life, which is being made at the moment along with the Tree of Death. I just want to quickly thank you guys for 5,000 subscribers. We are growing so fast. Let's hope it continues like this. And a quick info, we will publish our own clothes soon. You can already subscribe to the shop to be notified when it is published. The link to the shop is in the description. You just have to enter your email and then you will automatically be notified.
The war in heaven was the great conflict between the rebel angels under Lucifer and the faithful angels under the Archangel Michael. It all began after the creation of mankind, which led Lucifer to believe that he should be the new leader of heaven. When God created humanity, he commanded all the angels to bow to the humans. They all did so, with the exception of Lucifer. Lucifer believed that he should be the rightful ruler of creation and the new God. During the war, Lucifer asked Satan to help, and we know a lot of people say Lucifer and Satan are the same devils, but not in the demonology that Tabata uses for Black Clover. Lucifer, Satan, and Beelzebub are 3 different devils and are sometimes considered to be on the same rank. Sometimes Satan is ranked above all the other devils, but there are other versions that differ in the hierarchy between these 3 and other additional high-ranking devils like Astaroth, and that Lucifer may not be the highest ranked devil can be deduced from the fact that when Liebe was attacked by Lucifero, he said one of the high ranked devils. He did not say the highest ranked devil. You can expect all devils to know the king of the underworld as the highest of all ranks, right? Wouldn't it be rather strange if someone doesn't know the leader? Even Liebe, as the lowest rank, should know the hierarchy. The fact that Liebe said one of the highest implies that there must be at least one higher devil, and the only one who can be higher than Lucifer is Satan himself. And that implies, or Lucifer rules hell with other devils on the same rank. As mentioned earlier, there are many versions of the devil hierarchy. After the archangels had defeated the rebellious angels, God sent Lucifer along with all of his followers to hell. Satan was sentenced to the lowest region of hell. All the devil's hatred of humanity looks like an act of revenge by Lucifero and his followers, who lost to the archangels. Also, to add more meaning to our entire theory, we also have confirmation that people in Black Clover actually believe in God and religion. As we can see in the Church of Hajj, and also Nacht confirmed the existence of God. When he spoke of the Dark Triad, everything leads to the existence of angels and the war in heaven. Each of the 10 angels represents a spot on the Tree of Life. Why should only the devils be released when the opposite of the Tree of Death and the 10 devils is the Tree of Life along with the 10 archangels? Both the Tree of Death and Life will be created. If the archangels are not summoned, then the 10 apostle elves may come back to life. 4 of them are still alive, which means 6 elves could be resurrected and one of them would be Licht. It wasn't clear whether elf Yuno wasn't one of the apostles too, because there was an empty spot and the elves wondered where elf Yuno is. There were 10 elves on the platform, but it is not clear whether one of them is not one of the apostles. This would be another way to give Yuno his elf transformation back. The strength level of the devils is far superior, and then we also have 10 more devils. I doubt that they can defeat all the devils without further angelic help. In the end, here is another idea how Asta could possibly get angelic power. If devils are found to be fallen angels, it explains why devils, like Liebe, have no parents when they are born in hell. There has to be a reason a devil is born in hell without remembering anything. If God can turn angels into devils, maybe he can give them a second chance. Or devils who are pure in heart can become angels, since angels can turn into devils. We know that devils are the corresponding evil of the holy angels. Perhaps there is a way for Liebe to become an angel, and through that Asta would acquire angelic power. Who knows what Tabata has planned in his mind. So before I end this video, I would like to thank every single one of you watching this video. Thank you for 5k subs. Legit, we didn't expect us to grow so fast. We didn't expect so much positive feedback from the community and our viewers. It legit makes my day every day. It's all because of you guys. Thank you for the 5k yet again. So that's it for today, guys. Let me know in the comments below how you liked our video, and if you did, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell on so that you don't miss any of our new videos. See you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Yami out.
I love my niggas to death. We ain't shit without our own boys. The only thing a nigga got left.